with another episode of On the Bench presented by The Bench Market, the official breakfast spot of the Penticton V's. And pleased to be joined by V's forward Jackson Nieuwendyk. Jackson, thanks for coming on the bench with us today. And how was the weekend? A weekend without hockey, it's pretty unusual for this group.
Yeah, it was a little different. Obviously, we played a lot of games this year, but only one on the weekend. It was good to get a little rest, and it was good to pick up that win on Friday.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Big bounce back win for this team, an 11-0 victory over Merritt. It seemed like things were going for this group pretty early on, 7 goals in the first period, so I think everybody must have been pretty happy with their performance on Friday night.
Yeah, I think we definitely needed a game like that after the past few games we've had over the last few weeks, but it's definitely good to get the confidence going in one of those.
Yeah, and for yourself, a guy picked up an assist in that game, and this is your first year with the team. Not your first year to junior hockey. You're a guy that's used to it after playing in the United States Hockey League the last couple of years. How have you enjoyed Penticton with your time on and off the ice so far?
Yeah, I've loved it so far. It's a really good junior hockey town. The fans are right into the hockey. The V's are pretty known around Penticton, and it's really fun to be part of that.
You were born in Dallas, obviously with your dad having played an influence there in Dallas with the Stars, but growing up through Dallas and through the Dallas minor hockey system, what was that like? Because obviously it's a city, it's a state in Texas that's not really known for its hockey. It seems like it's kind of on the rise now, and I'm sure that's something you felt the popularity start to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. There's really only one AAA program in Texas, the Dallas Stars Elite. That's where I played. It's getting really popular though. I'd say a lot more kids are starting to play there. But we would always have to travel every weekend to get good competition. But that was always really fun traveling with all the guys on the team, and I really enjoyed my time there.
Of course, your dad, Joe Nieuwendyk, a Hockey Hall of Famer. It must be nice for you. You must have been growing up in the rink early on when you were a youngster, getting around the rink and having him as an influence in your life. Do you talk to him a lot about hockey? Is that something that you don't talk about much? How has he played an impact in your hockey career?
Yeah, he's had a really big role in my hockey career growing up. Obviously, he played for a long time, and he knows a lot about the game. And he always talks to me and gives me help and advice after every practice, every game. But yeah.
I wanted to ask you about your living situation this year. You've got quite an interesting one because you're living with Josh Niedermayer and Spencer Smith. What's that situation like? It seems like it's a household that doesn't get a whole lot of rest.
Yeah, there's a lot of mini stick tournaments that go on there. It gets pretty crazy.
Who's the one that out of the 3 guys that you have there, who's the one that kind of keeps things in order and keeps things organized?
I would say me and Josh's younger brother, Luke, we go at it a bit. I think Smitty kind of is the neutral guy. He kind of controls everything there.
Okay, a couple of quick questions to finish off for you. The V's have had a couple of long bus trips over the last little bit, one to Prince George last week. What do you like to do on the bus to kind of pass the time?
On the bus, I listen to music and kind of try to sleep, I guess. I can't really sleep though on the bus, but I just try to do that.
You are one of the centermen on this team. Outside of yourself, if you had to win a big face-off, who are you picking?
Who to win the face-off?
Yeah.
I think I would have to go Brett Morvik. He's been hot in the dot lately.
Who has got the best hands on the team?
Best hands on the team? I would have to say Scoon, Josh Nadeau.
There's been some pretty good dressers this year, pretty flashy ones. Who's got the best drip, as the kids say today?
Best drip? I really like the way Luke Wilson shows up to the game. He always looks really good.
You're not in the running for that?
I could be, but I just didn't want to say myself.
And best hair, because I know that you've got some pretty good hair. There's some guys that have some really good hair on this team. Who's got your vote for best hair?
Maybe Casey McDonald. He's got some long hair right now, and I like it.
Hey V's fans, it's Spencer Smith, number 61. I'm here today asking Jackson a question. So, out of your 3 dogs at home, Sugar, Ripper, and what's the last one's name again?
Bird.
Which rank them from 1 to 3? Which ones do you like the most, and which one's your least favorite out of all 3 of them?
Okay, well, we just got Rip, a tiny Chihuahua. So we have 2 Chihuahuas and a Jack Russell right now. but I haven't met Rip because we just got him. So I would have to go Sugar at the top, Chihuahua, then Rip, then Bird, because Bird's getting old.